guys, so in today's DIY I'm going to show you how to make the second flowered headband that I made, and it's this awesome cute flowery headband that I actually put on leftover paracord. So if you're looking for something to do with all of that paracord that you had when the paracord bracelets were very popular, here's just one idea that I have. In the future I will have a couple of more, but at least you get a fun, cute headband out of it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and go straight to the DIY. For this DIY, you will need a piece of paracord that I have already measured out to my head and tied off so that it fits, some flowers that you can pick right off the stem, a pair of scissors, and you'll need a hot glue gun with glue stick. And of course you're going to want your glue stick to be clear. So as you can see, I've already cut my paracord to the size of my head and I've tied it off so that it fits. And I went ahead and took hot glue and I just kind of coated the knot in hot glue so that it wouldn't fall apart. That part is 100% optional if you want to do it or not. I got these flowers from Walmart. I basically just took them off of their stems so that I could put them on this headband. And right now I'm just kind of finding my points in the headband by creating little creases on either side so that I can start in the perfect middle with my little pattern and work my way around. So once I found the toppest or middle point of this headband, I'm going to go ahead, take my flower, and I'm going to cut some of the stem off. So I'm just going to use my scissors to cut some of that stem off so that it's not poking out and you don't have as much sticking out, but obviously you still want it to be able to stick to the headband. So I'm going to cut that off, and then I'm going to make sure that that stem is still poking out a little bit, just not as much. And then I'm going to put a dab of hot glue right in the middle of that, and then I'm going to attach my headband to that hot glue spot that I just made. Now you want to be careful with this part because you can get glue on your fingers, and obviously hot glue is extremely hot, so you don't want to burn yourself like I almost did while putting my first flower on when I got my finger stuck by trying to reposition it. So I realized after letting it dry and repositioning it that way that it didn't really look too secure to me. So I went ahead and I took that hot glue and I kind of ran it over the band itself and onto the flower so that it got that extra support that it needed to make sure the flower stayed to that paracord headband that I created. So I just kind of went back and forth and coated the band with the flower so that it would be nice and stuck together. So now I'm just going to sit there and I'm going to attach the rest of my flowers all in the same fashion by cutting off that little bit of the stem sticking out, and then I'm hot gluing all of them on by putting a little dab on the bottom and then putting glue over top so that they can have that extra support. So after putting my pattern together, I realized I had a lot of open space, but I still had other flowers left. So in order to break up the pattern that I was using, I decided to put white in between everything, and I'm basically using the same type of flower, just all different colors at this process. So obviously because I did the white flower last and I wasn't putting it on when I was doing the pattern, it did make it more difficult to attach these flowers at the end. But I think all in all, it was going to make it look a lot better than it did with just the pink and the red flowers. So I basically am doing the same thing with this. I just have to make extra careful that you don't attach that extra flower to it. Obviously, you want to have your pattern set out before you start gluing. So you'll see here I've attached all of my white flowers, and I'm now just attaching the last one with that hot glue. So I'm just running that over the top to make sure it's nice and secure like I have with all the other flowers. And then I'm going to once again let that hot glue dry before I mess with those flowers. So once my hot glue has dried, I'm basically just rearranging the flowers at this point so they don't look all jumbled up together, and that they're nice and even and they're in that nice beautiful pattern that you see here. So I still had to do a little bit of rearranging, but as you can see, they're all nice and hot glued on, and they're nice and secure, and it just makes a very gorgeous pattern once you're done with it. So I would love to see your guys' colors that you choose to make this awesome flowered headband. So I hope you guys enjoyed that DIY. Make sure to make your own and send me pictures. Also, make sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram because I'm always posting on them. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can see all of the awesome stuff that I'm working on. I will link the video for the first flower headband that I make in case you want to check it out for inspiration, or if you want to do the wired look instead of the paracord look. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.